Morning. I just thought I'd do a quick video before I go and do our first delivery of the year. So our first orders have gone out today. It's week 2, 2023. Bit of a slow start to the year, but that's okay. Just kind of easing in. 22 was exhausting. For all of us, I think. It was an exhausting year. So just starting, but we are doing deliveries and we are sending stuff out by post. Anyway, for the land of Flower Farmer, I thought I would just do a quick post on this. This is Sedum. My brief for this particular florist is that she likes dry brown crap. She likes the dead and dried flowers, and actually, to be fair to her, I really like the colour and the texture that brings, and it brings a depth without being heavy. So it's Sedum, amongst other things, that she's getting today, and I got it down from our kind of hanging room upstairs. And I just thought I would show you it because before I take it to her, I've actually created myself 80 new plants. Sedum is a really funny thing. I mean, I love it. I love it in the green. Because it makes a lovely fuller flower. I love it when it's all flowered up in pink or purple or whichever colours you have. And then I love it dried because it adds this kind of texture and depth without being heavy, and it's quite a light and airy kind of flower head, and it's flat, so it takes up nice space, which is good for floristry. However, when you hang it, it's really weird. Like it has a really glaucous stem, so it's really juicy and kind of thick juiciness, a bit like if you had aloe vera. So it takes forever to dry out, which is, I guess, one of the downsides. I keep showing this. This is why I'm here. Look, as it's dried out, it's so desperate to live that it's created all of these new plants. Now, I've already taken 80 off. I might take a few more because each of these, look, I'm going to pick one off. There you go. Can you see the roots? So those roots, a bit of compost, a bit of water, leave them alone. Like, it doesn't need any fancy treatment. It certainly doesn't need to go on a propagator or anything. I'm just going to shove it outside on one of the lower levels in the greenhouse, and I'm confident I'm going to get new flowers and new plants from it. Love it. It's a great flower to have in your field. It's a bit expensive to start off with, but it's a sort of thing, if you root around, that you might find it in your garden already. Your neighbours might have some, or if you're part of any growing groups, they might have some that they can split and give you a little kind of clump. Grows really quickly, and it's really quick to spread and increase your stocks of it. Highly recommend. I'm going to just show you what I've done with them in a second. So welcome to the silver grey kitchen table, and there you go. All of those little florets I have picked off into this 40 cell tray. I have planted them in the tiniest bit of compost. They are sat at the moment. Let me see if I can do this. There you go. In some water, just soaking it up. And then when they're nice and wet, I'm going to shove them outside and ignore them. And look forward to having new plants. There you go. So there you go. That was this morning's unintended quick tip in the land of flower farming. Sedum is a great flower, highly recommend it. My name's Rebecca, I'm Flower Farmer at Silver Grey Foliage in Yorkshire. If you like what you've seen, I have every intention of putting up more tips and tricks from what we do and how we do it up here on YouTube. You can subscribe using the bell icon at the top, and that will tell you when we've got new clips up, which will hopefully be helpful to you. You can also help me to do more by fueling my time with caffeine and buy me a coffee. There's a link down below. It's always worth saying, I do hesitate slightly. I'm not a natural saleswoman. The thing that we have done, say through 2022, to help flower farmers and growers is to produce a Flower Farmers Planner. And the planner is there to help you spot those things that help you to grow more, spot those things that help you to grow more efficiently, and to plan so that flower farming, which actually is not as easy as it looks, takes less of your time so that you have time to sell your flowers. And that, at the end of the day, is what makes you income, not growing them. So do follow along, do buy me a coffee, do subscribe, and have a look at the Flower Farmers Planner to help you out this year. We'll be doing one for next year too.